Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, and I'm excited to see you here. Let's go ahead and jump into your read. This is going to be a read for your weekly, and it's going to be you and another person, which could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, person of interest, or maybe just one side of a situation or another, okay? You're going to know what that is for you. It could even be someone that's coming towards you, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to pull a few cards in terms of your energy that's going to be important for you to keep in mind regarding your love life, all right? This is going to be focusing in on love. So let's take a look and see what comes towards you. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Good, 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 good. All right. So what I get here, well, the first card that I get here is be patient. All right. So this is about being patient in terms of, it could be a connection in your love life. It's just asking you, Sag, to take your time in terms of your love life. Take your time. All right. There's no rush. All right. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You know, you always hear that, right? But this is really focusing in on is maybe that you feel that you've done everything that you needed to do, or that you've done your part, to bring positive change, but you're not seeing, evidence of that, in a connection or in a situation or in your love life. So it says, hold on, okay? Because this is saying, like, don't worry, that this is about the results, even though the results of your past efforts may not yet be apparent right now, behind the scenes, there are things that are sprouting and they're coming together and they're starting to kind of burst. The seed is being opened to burst through. So be patient, all right? The results are going to appear very, very soon, all right? So be patient with yourself in this. Call upon your divine energy in this process, and that is going to help you here, okay? Now, the next card that I get is reach for the stars, all right? So for those of you, this is like, calling on a wish. Reach for your stars. That's going to be very key for you here. For some of you, this is just going for your dreams and what it is that you want. So, don't give up on your dreams. There's always an opportunity, guys. If you focus in on what you want, chances are you get closer to that of what it is that you want, as long as you're vibrating that and staying in alignment of that. So can make sure that you're focusing in on your dreams, that you're not giving up on your dreams. And that could be, in terms of your love life, in your terms of your work, whatever that case may be. I'm just getting, be patient as you reach for the stars in what it is that you're looking for in a connection, in love, or in your life, in your work, okay? It just seems to be coming out. It's part of your energy. Again, I'll be focusing in on love, but that's what's coming through, all right? Anything more that's going to be important for you? That what do we get? What do we get? Yeah, I'm getting listen. I'm getting listen. All right. And this is all about throat chakra, communication. So the blue is all about communication. And this is saying to focus in on listening, seek to understand. You might even have someone that comes up to you and talks to you about their situation. All right. And this is saying it wants you to listen. It wants you to listen. Of their perspectives and allow yourself to be moved by their experience, all right? There's something about that. So some of you, this could have already taken place. Some of you, it's coming into play. But I'm getting that it's like it's asking you to allow yourself to be moved by the person that is expressing this to you, and remember them, all right? Because you can learn from them and you can be changed by them in some sort of way. So I think this is really, really cool. And this wants you to first just listen, all right? Gather information. If there's a decision that you have yet to make in a current situation or a connection, whatever that is, get the different perspectives of the situation before you actually come to your decision, is what this talks about. Delay action until you've kind of explored everything, until you feel that you've explored, what you can, or another perspective, or to know the other side of the story before you actually, focus in and make a quick, a decision. All right. This is saying drop any sort of preconceptions of a situation, because it might not be what you think it is. All right. So with that being said, that's coming out in your love life. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you here. All right. So keep this in mind in terms of your love rate. All right. What I get in terms of where you're at right now is I get the High Priestess energy. This is using your instincts and you're focusing in on teamwork and collaboration. All right. I do get the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So I do feel, we get the High Priestess. So you're following in on your instincts in teamwork and collaboration in a situation. Give me more. And it could be, you know, about the Knight of Cups. This is someone moving forward and expressing emotions. Now, this could be you expressing, or this could be that situation, like I said, that someone is going to express something to you and it wants you to listen, okay, in some sort of way, all right? Yeah, so be patient, you know, as you move forward. But this is where you could be wanting to express your, you know, perhaps your emotions to someone, but it's moving forward and actually doing that. So I kind of get that that's what someone is doing at this moment. You're using your instincts in a teamwork and collaboration, and you're expressing your emotions on what it is that you want and just how you're feeling in the process, all right? Maybe that you have been heartbroken in a situation, all right? Maybe that there was feeling lost, or maybe there, you know, in terms of a situation. This is saying, go ahead and express that, all right? Because when you do so, you end up, you know, rising like the phoenix is what I'm getting here. You can actually rekindle a situation, all right? Not that you want to, but there is a new phase that this connection can go into, or this situation can move to. So just be cognizant of that, you know. Even if you don't want a connection with this person, you know, it's going to be important that you express yourself and they express themselves, because it brings forth growth. That's two people that is, you know, as long as, you know, as long as the communication is not, you know, people yelling or anything like that, you know, it's an adult conversation of communication and it's healthy. This is about a transformation that can happen between the connection. It can bring forth a new cycle. It could even rekindle something, but it's really important that that is expressed is what I'm getting. All right. So that's quite interesting. All right. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's take a look. Anything else about where you're at? I do get rising like the phoenix. It's almost like something is resurrected. Something can actually move forward and hit and go to another level, a new phase in a connection or situation, or just be transformed in a way that's going to make both parties feel really good. Okay. So it's really, it's great. What is it you need to focus in on? What comes through here? What do we got? The connection with the divine. Your connection with the divine is going to be key, okay? So this is focusing in on your connection with the divine. And I think that a lot of you are just getting a strong connection that is what you need to focus in on is the connection to your source, because it's actually feeding you some information, and you're going to be crowned with some greater information that's going to be coming through. So it might have to do with some sort of promise or some sort of situation. Yeah, and I'm getting the Lover's card coming out, Gemini energy. Someone made a promise. Someone's going to be crowned with information from the divine about a situation here, and it's what you need to focus in on, making improvement in love after some sort of sadness and disappointment in a situation. So, you know, it's okay to focus in on and have a moment to where you're looking at what didn't work, but I feel that you're being crowned with the divine, with some new information, and know that that you're loved. You know, I think the biggest thing is that the divine is saying that you are loved. All right. You know, you don't have to feel left out. This is about making improvements. All right. And maybe that there was a situation where there was a fear of abandonment issues. Maybe someone promised something that didn't follow through, which could be you or the other person. And that was kind of like the catalyst in a situation that kind of broke something apart. Now I do get codependence, see, that's coming out here, or the chaser. It could be, you know, some sort of connection where one is wanting more love and chasing and trying to get that love, the other person's running away. So it's almost as if, like, if you feel this need to kind of reach out and kind of consistently, you know, focus in on chasing someone, step back and take a breath and realize, you know, it could be an abandonment issue of some sort. You know, sometimes that's the case. I'm not saying that that's the case for you, but it is about like feeling like you're going to be left out. So you always have to keep chasing, and that longing and that wanting to reach for that longing keeps a person at a distance. You have to, this is about connecting with the divine and focusing in on you, and focusing in on, you know, the getting out of a situation. Like, I feel that you're actually moving on from some some sort of codependency in some sort in a connection, all right? This is an expression of emotions for two people seen eye to eye. So this is the Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some things might still be hidden at this moment. Give me anything more. But I do get you're getting a message. Could be from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's coming through here. Or this is you delivering a message that's very curious and energetic. And I think you're really moving forward, all right? Because if I didn't get the rising of the Phoenix and if I didn't get the divine and the the crowning of the age of Aquarius here, this is saying that you're really moving on. Yes, this is interesting. Your strength position is the Six of Swords. I feel that you're moving on to where it gives clarity of the mind. All right, it's like you're getting out of your head and you're getting into your heart, and that is why I'm getting the Cup energy of the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, because this is an opportunity now for you to express your emotions. All right, and you're making improvements in terms of your strength. You've gone within and seen the bigger picture, okay, of the situation. You've done some introspection about the situation, and you're getting help and support from others, friends and family, and those in the community around you. So you're getting the help that you need. And I do get earth energy, air energy, and water energy. Anything else in your strength position that comes through? What do we get? What do we get here? This is about enduring obstacles. Thinking about some sort of strategy on how to overcome some sort of obstacle is what I get. There could be obstacles in balancing something out, all right? Because I do get the Six of Pentacles, all right? And sixes are about growth, to balance something out. And this is about, especially any sort of challenge, to balance some sort of strategy. So it wants you to have some sort of strategy behind you in terms of your strength position. Yeah, it wants you to be true to yourself. All right. So really focus in on being true to you in this connection and situation. Don't be in something because it is something that you feel bad about the other person or anything of the sort. No, there's no room for that, right? It's about being true to you so others can be true to them, to you as well, and that's going to be very key. In the near future, I do get that there has been some sort of conflict, and you're focusing on inner strength, and now you're moving forward with brand new inspiration and creation. There's new inspiration that's coming through. All right. So quite interesting, all right, new inspiration that's coming through for you after, some sort of conflict. And I get Leo energy, so there's a change that's happening. You're summoning up your Leo strength, this kind of like this Leo energy, the archetype of the Leo lion. You're summing that up. You might have it in your chart after some sort of conflict. And I feel that you are working through this sorrow of it, but again, you're connecting with the divine, with your source on what that is for you. And it's time to kind of go into that next level is what I get. Now, your suggested approach is to focus in on what it is that you want. All right. You're no longer so innocent. You really kind of understand what you've learned and what you've come from, and then what you want to move forward in on love. So I do get that this is focusing in on the dream. Remember, reach for your stars that was coming through here. All right. Your suggested approach. I do get the Six of Cups. All right. So I do get that. And what else do I get here? And the Moon card, Pisces energy, is coming through here. So I'm getting here that there is something is hidden. In terms of a situation, you're not sure like this next step on how it's going to work out. All right, it's totally hidden. All right, and I feel that that there is some sort of you're thinking about a situation. Your suggested approach is to be fair in it. Libra energy could be dealing with a Libra. You might be dreaming of a Libra, but this is about balancing something out, balancing out the toxicity. See, again, there was some sort of toxicity in the connection. And again, codependency came up, but you're being crowned with some new knowledge, and you already understand this. For those of you that might connect with that, it's not going to be for everyone. But this is Capricorn energy, balancing things out, perhaps with the Capricorn or with the toxicity that has come to light. And then your suggested approach is what? And that is going to burst forth new intimacy in a connection. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. See, I got to tell you guys, this is so interesting. What you need to know is things will be balanced with the Six of Pentacles. They will be balanced. This is beautiful, guys. No longer feeling left out. and you're transforming yourself up in the position of feeling left out and disappointed. Scorpionic energy is transforming into a fresh new rose, and that's brings forth innocence, and that also has to do with patience, but it's a new beginning. You're putting an end to feeling left out, and feeling like you're going to be abandoned in any sort of way. And again, that's for some of you, but it's really coming out strong in this read. So I have to say, it's being transformed, and this is so beautiful. I couldn't even be more happier for you guys here. Okay, anything more that comes through? Soulmates. This is a soul connection. There's a partnership agreement between you and another person here, and like I said, I'm getting all signs. Okay, predominantly a lot of air, though, a lot of air and some cups and a little bit of earth, so that's mainly what I'm getting. But it doesn't have to be those signs. It's just taking on this energy. There's going to be some sort of partnership or connection that comes together. What about this other person on the other side? What do we get for them? I get a strategy. This person's developing a strategy to manifest what they want, Gemini energy and fire energy. So I feel that this person is taking on, what they want to manifest, and they're trying to bring it to life. So they're manifesting, developing a strategy, and I get the Queen of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, to transform the energy. They want to transform this energy, all right, in the situation. And you might have fire in your chart, they might have it in theirs. But nevertheless, this is all about optimism. They want to move forth and transform and move into optimism and persevere. They're not giving up is what I'm getting on this side. There's someone that wants to persevere towards the 10 of Cups, towards the wish, towards the 10 of Cups emotional fulfillment. All right, anything more for this person? Yeah, there's been an awareness of their shadow side, and they've been perhaps doing some shadow work, but there's been some sort of awareness in the connection, because this is a 7. It's the 7th house of partnerships, guys. So I really feel that there's been an awareness in a situation, and that's why they want to transform a situation and move forward. What else do I get? Yeah, there could be silence at this moment, all right? There could be silence. What does this person need to focus in on? What do we get? Taking outside action and moving forward. They could have been already doing that. Cancer energy. They're moving forward on faith. This is moving forward, and it's 7 card with House of Partnerships, and they're letting go of the burdens of the past. So they're letting go of anything that kind of held them back in the past. Fire energy, and this is about them balancing and adapting. Okay, should I go this way? Should I go that way? Which way do I want to go? But I feel that what they're doing is they're letting go of the past. Responsibilities that aren't theirs, and move forward on faith. Like, they've been in this wobble energy for quite some time, and what they need to focus in on is go ahead and moving forward. And what else do I get? Yeah, coming together with the Sun card, new inspiration and creation. It's interesting because you got the Queen of Rods, and she's shifting the energy towards optimism, and this is new vitality and creation. 2 people coming together and seeing eye to eye. This is really beautiful, guys. In the Strength card, this person is breaking free out of the mind, out of control issues. Maybe this person was a little controlling, might have earth in their chart, or again, might have, the air and things that we talked about before. But I feel that, the King of Pentacles usually is a business owner. They could be a little controlling at times, but they use their instincts really well to work with others, and to collaborate with them, and to bring in their business, to bring in wealth and security. It's a very stable partner. They're very solid, okay? But they're breaking out of the mind, and it's a 9 of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's coming to an end. They're breaking free, okay? And they're breaking free. They could be getting a divorce, guys. They could be going through some sort of divorce, or they're breaking free of what they thought that a commitment is, okay, in some sort of way. Give me a card in this 10 of Pentacles. Let me clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Talking, conversing. Yeah, this is about conversing more. They're waiting on a message, and maybe they're waiting a message from you. There maybe could have been a few texts or calls between you two, but there is a cycle. It's the time to heal is already in progress right now. This is about making progress, and it is cycles, ending and moving forward. Anything more in this person's near future? Okay, what do we get for this person? You should be getting a message from this person if you haven't already. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right. This is a manifestation of a new beginning after perhaps some sort of deceit in the mind, and no more rushing in. They understand that rushing in makes you feel that there's some sort of deceit or conflict in some sort of way, and they're trying to temper that. They're trying to balance that out. They don't want to rush in too quick, with this Page of Pentacles, but then they're gonna, Sagittarius energy. They're gonna, this is kind of like you. They're kind of, they don't want to rush in, right, with this Knight of Swords. And be opinionated after, because it might cause deceit and conflict in the connection as before, and they're trying to balance that out. So anything more in the near future? Yeah, being on the same page. Now there's travel, change, and movement. I think you're already hearing from this person, all right? And it could be, I get Taurus energy. You might have it in your chart or they in theirs. But this could be someone to get advice from. Someone gives advice to help out others in a situation. Could be a priest. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything of a spiritual leader or a guide or someone that gives life, helps give life to others and gives advice. So maybe they're seeking some sort of guidance here, all right? Anything more? What do I get? The Chosen One. Wow. Wow, how interesting. Yeah, and these cards are kind of interesting. There's just nothing on them, and sometimes if they don't speak to me, I'm not going to even look at them. There's a Wheel of Fortune. There's a change. There's a change that is happening in the near future. There's a new cycle. I guess that's what we talked about, didn't we? The clock of the new cycle. There's a new cycle already here. It's already happening, and you kind of got your version on your side as well. In terms of this connection, anything more in this connection? What is going to be key? Yeah, it's time to, the slate is clean, guys, to be able to create what is it you want in this connection. Do you want it or not? You're going to have a choice in this, all right? And only you can do that, because I get the Magician card, all right? That's Gemini energy coming through. And this is about having inner strength. What needs to be worked on is the inner strength, especially when things are hidden, and, to make progress. It's to have that inner strength to push forward and still move forward without thinking the worst, all right? Yeah, and then I get the Two of Cups. It's going to bring, the communication is going to be key. The expression of emotions is what this connection is lacking, all right? So, it is headed for a lot more victory. It's headed for a lot more clarity coming through, all right? And that's going to be key. But it is about confronting any sort of conflicts and being able to smooth things out and having authority over one's emotions in this process. So it's going to the next step. It's going to that, it's calming things out. It's really getting that point where you both can express things, right? And again, at the bottom of the deck, travel, change, and movement. Exactly. All right. So there's going to be movement in this connection. So I'm going to bring this to an extent, and we'll find out what they haven't told you, what they want most, and their next steps in this situation, and what the timings around that might be. What you want most, what you haven't told them, and what you hope the next steps to be. Messages from both sides, a potential outcome with oracle advice. So if you want to join me, guys, click the link in the description box below. And I'll even pull what Spirit's advice is for you in terms of how to uphold this connection this week. Okay? All right, guys, note your comments, like, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.